So I think the way that we're evaluating artificial intelligence as a whole is an area that we've kind of had a little bit of a gap. We can spend money and our vendors are always going to be offering us something else to buy, but we need to make sure that the money we're spending is actually providing quantifiable value. And when I'm talking about quantification, I really look at dollars and cents. That's what my CFO looks at. That's what the business looks at. While time savings is fantastic, I still want to be able to measure it in dollars and cents. And I need to understand that not every use case is going to be consistently measured the same way. So what I mean by that is that sometimes when I'm bringing in something like a productivity tool, M365 Copilot from Microsoft is a great example, I'm looking for that reduction in time spent. We'll call it 4 hours a week or 10% reduction. And a lot of that time can actually be some of the administrative tasks, taking notes, creating an agenda, powering through a long email string that you just got forwarded, and trying to understand what the question is as well as what's being asked of you without spending all those hours. Those things that allow us to get back to focusing on what our jobs are, where we were specializing, what we were hired to do. I can look at all that at the end of the year and say, if it took 100 people within my company 1 year to make 100 product, and I have that 10% efficiency gain, I may actually find myself in a position where 100 people can make 110 product. Now, I know what the revenue stream looks like, and I can also say, what would it have cost me on an average count per head count in order to have actually performed all this feat? Well, AI has done that for me. So if the license cost is less than what that headcount cost is, that is a return on my investment right away. And I think companies are starting to evaluate it in that sense. Even within the security leadership team, right? Because that might focus on the enterprise as a whole. But as a security leader, when we're looking at something like a managed team, we tend to pay per ticket. Maybe it's only $1, maybe it's $2 or $3 per ticket. We don't always find a ton of value from what those triage teams are doing before they send it in-house. Well, artificial intelligence, whether that's natural language processing or machine learning, is allowing us the opportunity to start doing some of that triage or the analysis piece on our own, courtesy of AI. Now, if I can start reducing the number of tickets that I'm sending over to a managed team and still come around with the same accuracy, maybe even a little bit better and faster, that's a net win for me overall, because now I'm saving all of those dollars that I would be. And while I may still spend them, I can even allocate them over towards engineering support or vulnerability management support to help with patching, as opposed to security operations. And it gives me a really fun opportunity to start recapturing money and finding the value for the artificial intelligence solutions that we're bringing into the house.